So hello people, what is up? This is your host Katana and welcome to another Standoff 2 video, boys. So this was one of the most requested videos out there, Sakura Smokes, and here it is for you guys. It's going to be a B-site Strat and the smokes. I have like 5 smokes for you guys and one of them is optional, rest it's up to you guys. Alright, so first off I would like to thank Destro and Windy for helping me out on setting up the Strat. We sat and we discussed for a while and we came up with all of these smokes. Thank you so much, boys. You guys are amazing. And all of these smokes that I'm going to teach you guys are very simple, very easy, and I really hope you guys like it. You don't have to throw all the smokes, but you can just use whatever you want based on the situation. And I'm going to explain you a very simple strat as well that will help you execute B-side with ease. So let's get back into the video. So alright guys, we are here at the B entrance, alright, the B main side. So B side is a very tricky place to enter. You can either enter it from the double doors area or you can enter from this spot, and it is freaking open. As you can see, the map is open and it's a sniper heaven. It is very tough to make entrance here, and the flashes, they can be avoided with ease as well. So B-side execution can be very simple, but you need a lot of smokes for that. Alright, so let me explain you the strats before the strat. It's just one strat before we jump into the smoke lineups. Alright, so first thing is to smoke this area. I'm not really sure about the callouts. Once you guys figure out, please let me know in the comments what you call this part, and you can just smoke it up here so that anybody who's playing with the sniper, this angle can be negated. Alright, and the second smoke is going to be on the shadow spot, which is here. This is also a very tough spot to cover up. Any sniper holding this angle can be very deadly. You can definitely spam through this wall, but a long range spray from that, like through that wall, can be a tough ask, and you might not have enough time to like empty up your magazine, and that might cause a lot of issues. And the third and the most annoying spot in this site is this big stone here. As you see, this stone can be very annoying. You can tuck yourself in as a sniper and you can snipe double doors and you can snipe B doors as well, the B main area. So you have to have a smoke landing anywhere near this smoke, this stone, so that this angle can be negated. This opper will have no chance to peek you from here. If he comes out, he can get sprayed because he is an opper, and double doors can be taken care of as well. And one more smoke will either land deep or it will land here. Most probably it will land here. I'm gonna call it like the second mid area, so that if a smoke lands here, you can actually cross over once you're entering into the side. As you know that this cubby is covered, shadow is covered, stone is covered this side. You can actually push in very slowly to make sure that nobody is seeing you, and you can hold the double doors angle so that inner pushes from this area can be negated. This guy will not have any idea if you have pushed or not, or you can just hide yourself in the stone area just to make sure that you negate any pushes coming up from here or the double doors. Alright, and the last but not the least will be the double door smoke. If you are not able to throw this one, you can throw the double door smoke and everybody can enter the site. You can nade stones behind, double nade here, or maybe double nade in this cubby, which is very important because this is I don't know why this spot exists, but it does. This can be a very annoying spot. You can just hide here all along and you can just ruin their plant or their spray. Alright, so make sure to nade this area very quickly, and if you fail to smoke the right hand side of the stone part here, then you can smoke the B doors, and it's going to be a very simple smoke for you guys. Alright guys, so it's time to learn the first smoke, and the first smoke is going to be for this cubby. Alright, this cubby, it's going to be very simple. Alright, grab yourself a smoke, tuck yourself up into this corner. Alright, and then you see this particular hole in the wall, hole in the smoke. Alright, holy smoke. So you see the smoke line up here, this hole here. All you have to do is aim towards the right a little bit and just throw. No jump throws, no nothing, just aim towards the right, and once you throw that correctly, this is going to give you a beautiful smoke for that particular cubby. It's going to land a bit deep so that this guy has no angle to you, also covers this area. So it is beautiful and it works as well. So it's a very simple lineup. I hope you guys learn it pretty quickly. It's going to be very useful for you. Now it's time for the shadow smoke, and that is this spot. Alright, as I said, the sniper can hold that angle pretty deep and it can be very troublesome. This smoke is almost same, like 95% same. Again, tuck yourself up into this corner. Alright, aim, instead of aiming towards the right of this holy smoke, alright, all you have to do is aim at this hole and jump through. That's it. That is it. Instead of aiming towards the right, aim right in the center of that particular hole and jump throw, and this is going to give you a beautiful smoke for the shadows. This is going to give you a lot of cover. As you can see, it is freaking deep and this dude is pretty much useless. You can also do some wall bangs here just to make sure that nobody's there. If you get some hit markers, you know somebody is playing that area. So those two smokes are pretty darn easy. Same lineup, so you guys have to throw it pretty quickly. Since the lineup is very easy, I don't think it's going to be a troublesome stuff for you. Now let's learn the B doors, the double doors smoke. Alright, for double the smoke, instead of moving towards the left hand side from the T-spawn, all you have to do is go towards the back of the side, because this is where the smoke lineup is. The smoke lineup can be optional because of how open it is, kind of open, to be honest, because you have to go into this area, all right, this cubby. But before you do that, you have to make sure that you clear this area, all right, and just hope that nobody is peeking you there. If you are worried about that, you can throw a flash over this so that you know that if any opper is holding an angle, you can flash them just for a moment, because the lineup is very quick and easy. So make sure to flash and clear this angle so that nobody's holding it for you. All right, so once you've done that, all you have to do is grab yourself a smoke, tuck yourself up into this corner. Very simple. You see this, but you see this top edge, just aim at that and throw the smoke. The smoke is going to land very deep and is going to give you a very good cover for anyone who's holding the B doors angle like this. Any opper who's playing it can be negated very easily. If you fail to land this smoke, which you will learn in the future, then this smoke can help you cross in and it's going to give you a lot of cover as well. So this smoke can be optional, but it's up to you if you guys want to use it. If you are a solo player left around and if you want to move towards the long area, negate this opper here, you can throw that smoke and make use of that. Alright guys, so for your next smoke, which is going to be towards the left hand side of that stone, alright, anybody who's playing this stone angle, it's going to be their left hand side, alright. So for this smoke, all you have to do is the lineup is very simple, all right. So all you have to do is you see this particular floor design, all right, just aim at this, just make sure you're aiming at this, all right, and then you see this particular line here, just aim at the middle of it and make sure you go up, right? So if you don't want to understand this lineup, all you see this hole in the smoke, holy smoke, another one, just aim at this corner and throw. That's it. There is no jump through. Just aim at the edge of that particular smoke and you're done. You are going to get a beautiful smoke towards the left, and it might fall a little bit deep. If you aim a little lower, then it might fall a little deep. That means it can land here, but this thing works like a charm, all right. Your smokes area is going to be pretty darn covered. If he moves out further, you can actually see him and spot him and spray him down, because your cubby and that angle is covered, your shadow is covered. You have to make sure nobody is watching you on DD, the double doors area, and if he peeks too much out in the open here, and it's going to be troublesome for that. So that smoke lineup was pretty easy, and let's get back to the other one. That is the last smoke of the day, which is going to be towards the right hand side of the stone, or maybe a little deep, depends. Alright, so to smoke towards the left hand side of the stone, alright, all you have to do is grab yourself a smoke. You see this first bench, alright, after this crossing, you see this first bench. All you have to do is tuck yourself up into this corner, alright, and you see the sun here, or just aim at the edge of the wall and throw. I missed the first one, but yeah, that's fine. All you have to do is aim at the edge of the wall just underneath the sun and throw, and that is going to give you a beautiful smoke here, all right. So this smoke, I'm calling it left hand side, because if you have already smoked double doors, then this position is pretty much useless. This guy has to move back and reposition himself. But with this smoke, what you can actually do is you can just cross over slowly, okay, all right. Nobody's going to spot you. You can just cross over slowly and watch this angle, because this can be a very tricky spot as well. People hold this very often to see any B entrance player coming up or not. If B doors is also smoked, then all you have to do is you have to just cross over for a tad bit until the bomb is getting planted and watch this. If nobody is pushed in, you can actually push ahead and keep yourself one step ahead of the enemies, all right. So this smoke can also be optional. It depends on the situation, all right. Of course, there will be people, if you get a frag, there's an advantage. If not, you have an an upper hand. You can just move ahead, or you can watch the double doors area for any pushes like that, because this cubby is also very strong. You hold this angle after smoking, it will give you a very good crossing smoke. Anybody who pushes towards this area or pushes double doors, you have an easy frag waiting for you, all right. We came up with a very common scenario, and we came up with the smoke. One was the double door smoke, and one was either you can call it left stone or a little bit deeper than the the right stone there, and the left stone one, and the cubby one, and also the shadow one. So you guys can use these combinations of smoke based on how the opponents are playing, and decide for yourself how and which smoke that you guys want to throw, which will actually help you get into a better position. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to drop a thumbs up. We're very close to 6K sub. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay home, stay safe, stay away from COVID, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.